Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making a stop. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season. And the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, give to Hampton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Putting a receiver in motion. From the 42. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to look for. Right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow! On the line! 43! 43!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now give left side to Pacheco. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Buys time, rolling right. Into a crowd. Intercepted. Derwin James picks it. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
All right, go, Lou, 80. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Running it after the penalty. He's going to be stopped after a 4-yard gain, so that plus the flag means 2nd and 1.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Yellow, yellow. Collect. Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
On now to kick this one away. Return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Looking from the gun here, it's Herbert. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Jukes one defender. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Hey, count.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-point game. Len McConkey with a touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 10 brings up third and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow. I go up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the gun, it's Hunt. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
You're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Gronk, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Butker on now to kick this one return. Here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
5-9, 5-9. Hey, Ram.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track. That sideline and win out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Christian Fulton the one to bring it down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
21.
It's Herbert once more. Puts some power on it, deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen, and that brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Cap. Orange.
Man in motion here. Herbert throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Herbert going to tuck and run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Somewhat surprising interception there, Rocky. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy gimmies. And in the short field, that you...
And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The The Chargers get some late points and the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and yard at the 31-yard line.
15.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
15. Yellow. Easy. Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. They shot his shot clock, but they couldn't connect. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. On the comeback route. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Kappa.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Has room down the left sideline. 30. To 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Launches one deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Herbert on first down. Buys time, rolling right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Sticker on now for the PAT. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey,
Pacheco on the toss right side. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Right on this one. 43.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Shotgun snap, it's a give to Hunt. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making their running back feel the pain.
Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Hey, 43, yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Another throw from Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead to 7. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And with Peyton Manning and Tom Brady retired, Mahomes is the only active player who's thrown for 50 touchdowns in a season. But he's done something that the other two couldn't. He's thrown 50 or more in more than one season. And that touchdown sets a new career best for him, 51 on the year. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Complete here to Hinton. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Here's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey, okey. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense.
It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return. Here comes Davis. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hampton gets the handout. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Baylor tight.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This is cut downfield by Allen. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They're set up at the 35 now.
12.
1st and 10, Herbert. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Bosa on the coverage.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, a bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
59.
Herbert from the gun. Brought in by Ganson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 50.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Running left with Pacheco. A lot of grass ahead. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Hey, ram.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Herbert. He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Hey, Kappa.
Herbert to throw once more. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Hampton on second. Ball's out, he lost it. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Give him 3 on that game. And it brings up an LA first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll come up 1st and 10. To Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
I just wanna rock. Body of the year.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.